Welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to make arroz con dulce, which means like coconut rice pudding. If you want to see this video, stay tuned. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put 12 cups of water, and then I'm going to add 2 cups of medium rice. Usually when we make arroz con dulce, we soak the rice for 2 or overnight. But this time we're going to make it right there. That's what we're going to add 12 cups. I rinse my rice, but if you want to rinse it and wash the rice, you do it and then drain it and add it in there. So 12 cups of water, 2 cups of rice. And like I mentioned, it's a medium rice, and the brand name is Rico. I mentioned that even if they're not paying me for the advertisement, it's because, I want you guys to know what type of rice I'm using. That rice is going to take approximately 20 minutes to cook, and I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. It can be salted or unsalted. And remember, we're not cooking a regular rice, so this rice kind of smushy. So the rice has to open and be cooked. And 1 teaspoon of salt. I have a cinnamon sticks, and I'm going to add approximately 4 to 6, depending on how much you like it. And this is star anise or anise estrellado. This is optional. If you don't want to add that in there, you don't have to. And because I'm practically making a simple rice pudding, like a handful or a little bit more to your taste. And I have other videos with other recipes. If you want to check it out, it's in my channel for arroz con dulce. Now I'm going to show you what exactly I'm using, and I'm going to leave all the ingredients in the description box below. As you see, I use the anise estrellado, I use the cinnamon sticks, and in here I have a clove and ginger. I'm going to show you. This is the ground clove, or you can go ahead and use just the clove, but remember to remove it after. But I'm using approximately, I'm going to say half teaspoon to 1 teaspoon. If you don't like it too strong, because the clove is very strong, you can add half of the teaspoon of clove, ground clove. And I have approximately 1 teaspoon of ginger, and you can use fresh ginger. This is the ground ginger, half teaspoon to 1 teaspoon, or fresh ginger. If you use fresh ginger, you don't have to use the powder. And if you use it, just cut it in pieces, and add that at the water. But remember to remove it after. I have 1 teaspoon of vanilla, which is this one in here, pure vanilla extract. Raisins are optional. Some people don't like raisins. If you don't like it, you don't have to add them in there. I'm going to add 4 boxes of the raisins, or half cup of raisins, or just don't add them. And cinnamon, ground cinnamon, I'm going to add some in the water, and I'm going to add some after it's done. And 2 cans of coconut milk. I use that brand name because it's very good and it's very creamy, but you can use any brand name of your preference. And 1 can of evaporated milk. And if you don't want to use the evaporated milk, you can use just whole milk, regular whole milk. Make sure you measure 12 ounces. And let's go and get started with the rice. Okay, this is something you have to come and do. I have the heat at medium high, but in a few minutes I'm going to lower the heat. But you need to stir the rice because you don't want them to cook as a regular rice, okay? We're going to let the water evaporate a little bit, and all those spices release all the flavor in the water. So remember, it's approximately 20 to probably 30 minutes. And you make sure you check the rice because the rice has to be cooked, okay? Now I'm going to add 1 can of the evaporated milk. and the 2 cans of the coconut milk. 1 teaspoon of the vanilla extract, and the spices. I'm just gonna sprinkle some of the cinnamon, and you're gonna come every other minutes, like I want to say probably 5 to 10 minutes. You're gonna come and stir the rice, and we're gonna we're gonna cook this like a medium to medium high heat. Oh, I forgot to mention we're gonna add sugar to this, but not now. I'm gonna let you know when you're gonna add that sugar. Now it's time after the rice is cooked and you add the milk. If you want to add the raisins, it's time to add them in there. Now we're gonna leave this milk to evaporate a little bit, and after that we're gonna add the sugar. I'm gonna add 2 cups of white sugar and half cup of brown sugar. But if you don't have the brown sugar, you can add 2.5 cups of the white sugar, or to your taste. If you want to add more, you can go ahead and add more, but make sure to taste it for you know, if you think you need more, go ahead and add more. Well, after a couple of minutes, you see how it looks. Now it's time to add the sugar. Now I'm going to add 2. I'm adding 1 first. But honestly, this is arroz con dulce, like a sweet rice pudding, and it takes a lot of sugar. So I add 2, and then I'm going to go ahead and add half of the brown sugar. Now I'm adding the half cup of the brown sugar. And now we're going to let this for approximately 10 more minutes. And what I'm going to do is after the 10 minutes, I'm going to turn the heat off, and then I'm going to let it in there. You can eat this at room temperature, hot, or you can put it in the refrigerator and eat it cold. And you can make this the day before or 2 days before Christmas Eve, or any type of, or whenever you want to make it. A few minutes, because I turn it off, and it's gonna have more dry. Believe me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. This amount make approximately 10 plates, or you can put it in individual cups. And here you have the arroz con dulce. And after that, you're going to sprinkle, that's optional if you want to do that. You're going to sprinkle some cinnamon. And this is the arroz con dulce. And then I'm going to show you after 4 hours how the arroz con dulce looks like. And I'm going to, of course, and I'm going to try it, I'm going to taste it. So I'm just going to go ahead and eat a little bit, just a little bit, okay? Here, this amount. And it make, like I say, 10 plates. You can either do it for your family, or you can sell it. I have a friend who put it in these plates and sell it for $5. So whatever you want to do. And I have, like I say, other recipe. So let's taste the arroz con dulce. Okay, let's see. After 4 hours, you see what I'm talking about? That's what I say. Don't be scared to take it out of the when it's still wet, because you want them to still moist. So I just made all this plate for my neighbors, and probably one for me. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Share. Please share with your family. Share with your friends. Share with the social media. Share in your Facebook, Instagram. So I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I see you until the next time. Goodbye.